of Unit 7. Okay. Now, what is the unit about? The Unit 7.
Sharing someone.
This is the lesson. This is the lesson. Personality development. Right? So, one part of it is generally you find at workplaces, people generally tend to be off mood, even at home, right? Many of us may be in mood all the time, some people may not be in the mood. But generally we all like positivity around us, right? Somebody having a positive attitude, somebody being cheerful, somebody who makes you smile. We all generally tend to mingle well with such kind of people, right? So that is why in your personality development as a main unit, one of the lessons is cheering someone up, right? So the moment we learn how to cheer someone up, okay, then automatically your attitude towards others becomes in helping in nature, and therefore you will be liked by people, right? And therefore your personality becomes positive in nature. Like we saw what's the difference of personality, character, such things. But now we are looking at how do we cheer someone up. So what should we know about cheering somebody? First,
The environment, the situation.
the situation. The situation, right? What do you mean the situation, Abdullah?
Suppose there may be a lot of people, so we can just go and ask somebody something about their feelings.
So you're saying more aptly it is called as appropriate use of timing.
The environment also.
Yeah. So the first thing is generally, I need to know that you are not in good spirits. First thing. If at all I have to come to cheer you up, the first thing I need to know is that your spirits are down. Right? So that is the first fundamental thing. Only then I know I have to go and cheer you up. So there are two ways to do it. One is you form a group of people, okay, depending on the need for cheering, and then go and cheer somebody up. Or you as a person can go and cheer up. Right? So the first thing is, how do you find out? Now look at that photo, right? Look at this photo. So we have a conversation model for that. Now, describe this photo. What do you think is happening?
He's very upset.
Who?
Man in blue.
The man in blue is upset,
Depressed.
is depressed. Why do you say that? What makes you say that?
We can see.
Because he is looking outside, not for a particular thing, you know.
He's looking outside the window,
Yeah.
and therefore he is depressed.
I mean, not a particular thing he is looking. It's just like
He gets feel like you think he's aloof. He's aloof. You know, aloof means not listening to anything or all by himself. Okay. But how come are you sure that this other guy is there up to cheer him? Because we are not able to see anything. His face is not turned. How do you know? He may also be a depressed person. But are you confidently saying then that he is a person who's trying to cheer him up?
yeah.
Both of you agree? Now my question is, while I agree this person is looking out of the window, right? He's looking aloof. Okay, what makes you think that this person is trying to cheer him up?
He is finished to now he is already starting the conversation by looking at the photo.
See, what one aspect of
He seems to be more confident.
he seems to be more confident. See, one aspect of personality development is posture. Posture is about how you stand. Right? You can see he is almost standing very erect. Okay, that's a sign of positiveness. Right? That's why even at homes, parents will always tell us, don't come forward, sit erect. You know, that's part of your upbringing, right? We are used to that. And if you look at it, there's a small sense of smile or positivity you can see in the face of this person who's wearing a green shirt. Right? So, some of the indications are that yes, he's positive and he's approaching actually. You look at this photo, he's not approaching him. He's approaching him. So which goes well in line with our lesson heading, cheer someone up. Right? So he's not waiting for him to come and relate this problem. Okay, that is another aspect of cheering somebody up. Okay, you generally don't wait for someone to come and tell their problem and, oh, you have a problem, now let me cheer you up. No. It should happen without the other person. Okay? That's when he will appreciate you. Right? Right? See, there's one saying in English, okay, when you laugh, when you laugh, okay, it's all, but the meaning is, the wordings are different. When you laugh, the whole world laughs with you. When you cry, you cry alone. Right? That's what is the general thing that people use to say. Right? But now, in cheering somebody up, we are saying that you're not alone. Okay? Let me give you a helping shoulder, they call. A helping shoulder means what? A shoulder that you can lay your head on. Okay? Yeah. You can probably listen to your problem and try to give you some positive words of inspiration, cheering you up. Okay? Things like that. Alright? So let's see how in the conversation model this is happening today.
What now? What's up? Oh, nothing serious. I'm just tired of the same old grind, but thanks for asking. I know what you mean. I'm tired of working too. How about going to a movie? Great idea. Let's go.
Okay. So now let's look at how the other one person talks about expressing his unhappiness. Okay, how does he say that?
He's pride.
What does he say? Tired of the same?
Intense.
Tired of the same old grinds. Okay? That's a kind of a phrase. Okay? Same old grind. What is that? Why do we use it like same old grind?
Same old thing. Doing continuously.
Yeah. Just to give you an example, a grinding machine does nothing but grinding. Whatever you put in it, it will grind and give you back the paste. Right? It can do nothing else beyond that. Right? So when you're saying same old grind, it simply means that you're tired of doing monotonous job. Okay, grind here means a monotonous, no change. Okay, something like the or bus driver. Okay, there is nothing there. Okay, maybe the traffic will change slightly. Okay, but then it's monotonous, right? There is no new thing in his life, right? Or every time he has to go, morning 6 o'clock, take the bus, drive till whatever time, come back, park, go home, sleep. It's monotonous, right? So that is when a lot of times actually get depressed. That's why we saw take a vacation in the previous unit, right? How do you go? Why we talked about all that? It's to ensure that you don't get into that mode where your mind doesn't work. So that's why people advise you to take time off. Okay? Time off from work. In fact, several companies now give time off. Okay? Nobody wants you to come tired. See, if you're a person who's working for me, I need to ensure that you're mentally and physically hale and healthy. Right? So this same old grind is just like the monotonous job. Alright? Now we'll play this role play as usual. So madam, you will be A and Abdullah will be B.